All right, do you guys have any pains or injuries today? Okay, all right, sitting up tall. Good day, yogis. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment. My handle is Simha Yoga Lab. 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for verification. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are then uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Please visit any of those platforms for classes anytime. Today's class is basics. It's a level 1. If you're working with any kind of injuries, limitations, or special conditions, make sure you check in and modify as you need. And if you need to skip poses altogether because it's just not appropriate for you to take a pose, please do that. Just be mindful about your practice. Okay, sitting up tall, palms face up, and fingers come to Dhyana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. As you ground evenly through your seat, your shoulders broaden. As you continue to lengthen through the spine, sitting up tall, try to sit up tall without being rigid. Right? So just think about the heart center gently lifting up, the crown of the head reaching up as you lengthen through the spine. And with the lips touching, start to regulate your breath by breathing only through your nose. And let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three tones together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into your thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, but to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarvavustan, Sarvavustan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yahasmari, Yahasmari, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Vihyandraha, Vihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And take the chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back, opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds at your own pace. Chin back to center and pause, and then take in the opposite direction. And come back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor. Extend the legs forward, separating the feet. Hands support either side. Gently turn your toes toward each other in a rotation, and then roll out. Draw in, roll out, Draw in. This time as you roll out, take outer rotation, circling the ankles. Come back to center, switch them around, inner rotation, opposite direction. And come back to center again, cross your shins, opposite shin on top, the other crossing of the legs. Raise the arms up high to extend, twist to the right on the exhale. Keep twisting to the right, raise your right arm up and over the right ear as you side bend to the left. Come back up to vertical and wrap the right hand to your left knee. So your arms are crossed, your right arm should be on top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round forward. As you round forward, let the chin come toward the chest. And then once you settle in with your hands, pull against the tops of the knees. So that as the knees draw toward each other, there's a sense of broadening to the back. On the inhale, come up, keep your arms crossed, and take eagle arms. Wrap the arms one over the other. Now, if it's difficult for you to take the double wrap, you can just press the top of the arms against each other like this. Right? On the inhale, lift the elbows up, gaze up. On the exhale, gently round to draw forward. 2 more times. Inhale, roll up into back bend. Exhale, roll forward and down into the forward fold. 1 more time. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll forward. Come up to vertical. And twist to the right. Press your right arm against your left. Come back to center, twist to your left. Press your left arm against your right. Come back to center. Release your arms. Take the hands back behind you. Outwardly turn your hands slightly behind you with your hands and lift up to broaden your chest. Come back to neutral. Inhale, raise the arms up high. Exhale, twist to your left. Stay twisting to the left. Lean the torso over the right leg. Left arm over the ear. Side bending as you keep twisting. Then take it up to vertical. Wrap the left arm over to grab the right knee. So the left arm should be on top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round to draw forward. Once you've come forward with your hands, again, pull against the top of the knees toward each other. And with that, feel a sense of broadening to your back. Inhale, come up again, eagle arms. So if you cannot double wrap your arms, the forearms are touching each other, and that's good enough. Inhale, lift the elbows up, gaze upwards. Exhale, round to draw forward. 2 more times. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, come up to vertical. Twist to the left. Left arm press against your right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Press your right arm against your left. Inhale, back to center. Release your arms. Reach your hands back behind you. And again, outwardly turn your fingertips. Broaden your shoulders. Lift the heart up. Gaze upwards. And start to release. Raise the arms up high. Exhale, side bend to the right. Right hand to the floor. Left arm overhead. Bend your left elbow. And then draw the left elbow toward the right knee. And then lift it back up to vertical. To the side bend. Exhale, left elbow toward the right knee. Inhale, come back to stacking. Left elbow, right knee. Let's do a total of 5. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Stay there with the elbow to the knee, rotating. So you should get a nice stretch through your left shoulder blade. Upper back on the left side. All right, come back to stacking. Re-extend the left arm to get the extension. And come all the way back up, other side. Left hand to the floor, right arm overhead, side stretch. Then bend your right elbow. Then take the right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, take it back to stack. Right elbow, left knee. Take it back to stack. Right elbow, left knee. Back to stack 2 more times. Right elbow, left knee. Back to stack. Right elbow, left knee, and stay there. Press your right elbow to left knee and getting that stretch through the upper back on the right side. Inhale, take it back up to stack. Re-extend the right arm, and then come all the way back up to vertical. Extending legs forward on the exhale, forward fold. Grabbing your feet, your ankles, or your shins. Did you get some dirt on your hands? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, maybe somebody with shoes on trapped in something. All right, coming back up. Bend your knees, swing the legs back behind you, down dog. Pedal out the legs. All right, come back to down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw the right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Inhale, kick it back up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Extend the right back up, step it forward, warrior 1. Hook your thumbs, reach up. As you extend, pull the hands strongly apart so your outer arms, outer shoulders are activated, and gently lean it back for a back bend. Take it back up to vertical, release, open it up for warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. Right hand to the floor, to the inside of the foot, or you can modify with the arm to the knee, left arm reaching up. Left palm to face down, reach forward, extended side angle. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. Keep the half bind, come up, reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor, right foot stepping back. Lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Your ribs and your belly are on the floor. Exhale, lower arm moves all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. So this time, your lower ribs and your belly away from the floor. Exhale, lower arm moves all the way down. Inhale, lift up your highest. Of course, if you need to still bend your knees, your elbows, keep it. Or if you have full extension of your arms, go ahead and take it. This is your Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Bend the elbows. Draw all the way down. Child's pose. Take the feet toward the heels and fold forward. On the inhale, roll up to your kneeling position. You're sitting on your heels. You're standing on your shins. Kick the arms up and cactus your arms. So your arms are bent, palms are facing forward. Let's twist to the right 5 times and twist to your left 5 times. Inhale here. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. One more. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Back to center. Raise the arms up. Arms alongside. Reach arms out and up. Cactus your arms. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. One more time. Exhale, left. Back to center. Raise the arms up. Reach arms out. And then walk your hands forward. Down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Pick it up. Open up the hips and bend the left knee. Extend the left back up. Step it forward. Warrior one. Now this time when you hook your thumb, find the other thumb on top, your non-dominant side. Extend up, pull the thumbs apart, lean back into a back bend. Take back up to vertical, release, open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior, left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, left hand to the inside of the foot or elbow to the knee to modify. Raise your right arm up. Extended side angle, right palm facing down and extending the right arm forward to a diagonal. Getting a deeper right side stretch here. Half bind, right arm up and behind you with your right hand pressing to your lower back for resistance. Stack your shoulders more actively so the front of the right shoulder draws up and back. Keep the half bind. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior, left arm up and back, stretching left side. And then hands to the floor, left foot back plank. And then again, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Lower ribs, belly on the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. So lower ribs and belly away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift all the way up as high as you can. Full extension of your arms if you have it. Bhujangasana, cobra. Bend the elbows, lower all the way down again. Child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Roll up to a kneeling position once again. Reach the arms up, cactus your arms. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, take it back up 3 times. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, take it back up. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, take it back up. Other side, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, take it up. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, take it up. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, take it up. Extend the arms. Walk your hands forward. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Kick it up again. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right foot back up, step it forward, warrior one. Take the hands to the waist. Draw the elbows back, broaden your chest, and look up. You can even press your thumbs to your lower back for resistance. Come back up to vertical, and then round the upper back, elbows forward, chin toward the chest. Inhale, come back up to vertical. Right hand reaching down, left arm reaching up, and side bending to the right. Draw back to center. Wrap the right arm back behind you, left arm forward. Bend your left elbow. Draw the left elbow back. Twist to the right. Draw the left elbow back. Twist to the right. Draw the left elbow back. Twist to the right. Stay twisting. Lean forward, left elbow to outer right knee and twist. Now, this is too deep for you, elbow to the knee. You can lift the torso higher and take the hand to the knee and take a twist here. All right, so for those of us who have some mobility issues, don't have the flexibility to go easily to the elbow to the knee, right? That's a good modification. All right, inhale, come all the way back up. Warrior two, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Right hand to the shin if you need to modify, or right hand to the floor if you can extend all the way down. Left palm facing down and reach forward, extended side angle, extended triangle. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. Half bound triangle. Keep the half bind, inhale, come up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose, 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left foot back up, step it forward. Warrior one. Take the hands to the hips again. This time, let's round forward first. Elbows forward, round the spine, chin toward the chest. Inhale, come up. Take hands to back bend, elbows jump back. Press your thumbs to your low back. Come back to vertical. Left hand reaching down, right arm reaching up, side bending left. Wrap the left arm back behind you, right arm forward, and soften your right elbow. Draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. Draw the right elbow back. Twist to your left. Draw the right elbow back. Twist to your left and stay twisting. Then lean forward. Right elbow tells out the left knee, a twisted lunge here. So again, if you need to modify, difficult to touch your elbow to the knee, then take a little higher. Inhale, all the way up and around. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Tip the right hip back, reach your left hand forward. Left hand to top the shin or to the floor. Right arm reaching up. Extended triangle, right palm facing down and reaching forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you, stop. Keep the half bind, inhale, come up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Start to walk your feet forward towards your hands. Now step the feet wide, about mat width distance. Walk your hands forward, maybe about foot and a half. You can start with the knees bent. Be on your fingertips. As you bend your knees, let the feet drop a little bit. Now, once you get to the point where roughly, if you lift your upper back and your torso, your upper back and the back of the head, your torso becomes a little bit more parallel to the floor. Let's work on that first. This is an estimated position, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want you to squat a little bit as you lengthen through the spine, crown of the head reaching forward, tailbones reaching back. being fully supported with your hands. Now your quads should feel beginning, like they're beginning to fire up a little bit, right? But you're nice and stable and you're fully supported with your hands. And Vincent, bend your knees a little bit more. Yeah, good. Good. With your hands supporting, lengthen out the legs the best you can and fold forward. Then walk your left hand to center, creating a tripod. Bend your left knee, keep the right leg extended. Then raise your right arm up to twist with half bind. Right hand behind you to your lower back. For those of you with better extension, maybe the right hand can seek for the inner left thigh and hook to the inner left thigh. So as you stack your shoulders, the front of the right shoulder goes up and back for the rotation. By hooking your hand to your inner left leg, if you can reach, is another way to really secure a nice spot for leverage. All right, release. Raise your right arm up, right hand to the floor. Switching hands, right hand comes to center. Bend your right knee, extend the left leg, and then raise your left arm up into a half bind. Left hand behind you to either your lower back, or if you can reach for your inner right thigh, hook the left fingertips there so that you can use that as really nice leverage to get a deeper twist. So as you draw the front of the left shoulder up and back, you're going into a deeper twist. Release your left hand back down with both hands supporting so you're nice and even again. Bend your knees, maybe a little bit deeper this time. Lift the head, lift the upper back, and then shift your way back towards your heels as you reach your hands forward through a lengthy spine, through the strength of the legs. Lift up and back into back bend. And then take it up to vertical, releasing your hands. Step the left foot in towards center. Bend your left knee. And reach your right heel forward and flex your right foot. Once you have your legs established, extend the arms up. By now, your left quads are beginning to kind of get fired up, right? So notice that when you bend your knees in this way, you're not using bone stacking. So the bones are not really supporting you the same way. It's mostly your muscles doing a lot of work. Now, once you stand up straight on the left leg, notice the difference, right? Much easier to balance here, much easier for your muscles to hold up the weight of the body, because now you have the support of the bone stacking, all right? Bend your right knee for tree pose. Sole of the right foot to the inner left leg. Do the best you can to walk that foot as high up the leg as you can. If this is too difficult for you, it's difficult for your hips, then go below the knee joint to the inner calf. Hands together in prayer, arms up and out. Keep the gaze at a fixed point to the floor for balance. Begin to release, arms up, draw the right knee forward, step the right foot down, feet together, knees together, and bend the knees. And then exhale, dive forward. Fingertips to floor, stepping the left foot back for crescent moon. Left knee comes down, untuck the back toes. Walk your hands to top of the thighs and actively lunge forward. Get into the stretch of your left quad, into your left hip. Now you want to also find a vertical right shin, knee to ankle alignment. So that vertical line gives you support. Then pressing your hands to your thighs, lean the upper torso back, gently start to look up. This is the beginning of the curve of your crescent moon. You can keep your hands supporting here to stabilize, or extend the arms up and back for your crescent moon. Now, for those of you with tight shoulders, right, maybe reaching the arms this far back is very difficult. you can reach the arms straight up. Or you can reach the arms angling forward. All those are good options. Now, if even this is too tight for you, you can separate your hands, shoulders width, or go wider. Right? For those of you maybe even with shoulder injuries, and this is tough, bending your elbows, right? So all these are good options. They basically do the same thing in different severities, right? Alrighty, let's start to break. Hands to either side of the right foot. Let's take half split. Tuck the left toes under. Shift your hips over your left knee, so your left thigh is in a vertical line. Flex your right foot, getting this, the lengthening of the back of the right leg. With your hands supporting, inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, bend the elbows to draw forward. And so for those of you at home who are new to my practice, if this is too much pressure for your left knee, you can take a blanket, you can take a towel, or if you don't have anything right now, just take your mat, left side towards center, folding it there will give you double the amount of mat support, right? So that might be helpful. All right, let's break. Step the right foot back down, support with your hands to either side, lift the left knee, ground the heel. Warrior one. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back plank. And then lower all the way down to belly, Sphinx pose. Walk your hands slightly forward, lower your forearms down. Once you have this support, grab opposite elbows. That will be your shoulders width distance. And then land the arms back to the floor, parallel to each other. Then check that your shoulders line up with your elbows and your forearms. 90 degrees, so vertical structure here, horizontal structure there. Once you have the arms and your shoulders, press your belly and your lower ribs to your floor. And you should feel a sense that the lower back is flattening, the lower spine is flattening out. Once you have that, press your forearms down and lift the chest in opposition. So now, lifting the upper back, you are deepening the mid-back bend. And the gaze is slightly forwards and downwards, right? So the back of the neck is remaining long. And if you look straight forward, you're actually crunching the back of the neck. But if you look down a little bit, that's actually lengthier. The legs are still active, reaching back. Your palms are firmly planted to the floor, supporting with your fingers. And so by now, you're also beginning to feel the sacrum, which is at the base of the spine. So when you flatten the belly to the floor, and you start to release that tension of your glutes, right? If you're not squeezing your glutes and you're flattening the belly toward the floor and your lower spine is also flattening, you should also feel a release to your sacrum. The sacrum is at the base of the spine, about 2 inches below the waistline, right? So it's this spot right here. So when you release it, in this flattening position, it feels like they're spreading. All right, before we come out, let's activate again. All right, so feel like you're pressing the forearms down and lifting the belly just gently, slightly away from the floor. So you're not flattening down anymore, but you're kind of lifted. Draw the elbows out to the side so they can lower your upper torso. Walk your hands back, and let's come back to child's pose. Lift up, feet toward the heels, and fold. Nice and slow. And so we're taking that back bend for a while, especially in a more released position. So before you come out of the back bend in that way, come into forward bend, you need to, one, reactivate a little bit so you're supported. Then, as you transition back slowly, you're just slowly stretching the muscles, right, and making that transition back. If you move too quickly, right, you don't want it to be like a snapping rubber band, right? You want it to be a slow stretch one direction, slow stretch the other direction. All right, coming back, down dog. Inhale. Step the right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, standing forward bend. Again, walk your feet about max width distance. All right, with your hands supporting, your hands are forward again, about a foot, foot and a half, depending how long your torso is. And bend at the knees if the feet drop again. So you want to think about the torso becoming about parallel to the floor. So if you have longer legs, you're going to have to bend a little bit more. But that might also mean you're going to have to work a little harder. So you want to feel like your spine is lengthening. The legs are active. Vinny. Can't decide if I want to call you Vincent or Vinny. Hands come back a little bit and be on your fingertips. That way you can lift the upper back more actively. Yeah, and then bend your knees more. Yes, I know, you're working hard, I know. All right, let's lengthen out the legs again. And this time we'll just do a forward fold. You can forward fold and just walk your hands slightly back, press your hands to the floor, and use that resistance to fold more deeply. If you have more flexibility, you can take your hands to grab your heels and then pull against your heels to draw forward more. All right? Take the hands back to the floor. Right hand to center, bend your right knee. Raise your left arm up. This time, extend the left arm forward to the front of the room. And as you keep twisting to the left. Take the left hand back down, switch sides. Left hand center, bend your left knee, extend the right leg, raise your right arm up, and the right palm to face down to reach forward. And take the right hand back to the floor. Both hands to the floor supportive. Bend at the knees. Lift the head and the upper back. Reach your arms forward. And then as you lengthen out the legs, lift all the way up into a slight back bend. Come back up to vertical. Step the right foot in. Bend your right knee. Reach your left heel forward. And flex. Bend your right knee, extend the left leg forward. I think, Vinny, you have the wrong leg unless you did that side, yeah. Then lengthen out the right leg and feel the difference between the muscles, right? In the first bent knee position and now fully extended. Bend your left knee and tree. Take the sole of the left foot to inner right thigh. Try to go above the knee joint. However, if your hips are tight and that's throwing off your balance because your hips are so tight, you go below the knee joint. That'll be easier for your hips. And then take the arms up and out. Raise your arms back up. Draw the left knee forward. Step the left foot down chair. Exhale, dive forward. Fingertips to floor, bend the knees, and step the right foot back. Crescent moon. So, padding to your right knee with a blanket, a towel, a double folding your mat, right side to center. Untucking your back toes. Hands to top of the thighs, and lunge forward. So aim for a vertical line with your left shin. Aim for the hips moving forward to get the right quad stretch, right hip open up. Press your hands into your thighs. Lean the upper torso back, beginning to arch your back. So that is the beginning of your back bend for your crescent moon. Either stay there with the hands supporting, or when you're ready, arms up and back. And so again, options, right? Arms up and back if you have the mobility. It might mean arms straight up. It might mean arms forward. Arms can separate, even wider, or even elbows bending. All those are good options, whatever is appropriate, right? So every pose can be modified according to your conditions and what your needs are, right? It's a matter of learning your modifications, what is appropriate for you, what is necessary for you. Alrighty, let's start to break. Hands either side of the left foot. Tuck the right toes under. Start to shift the hips back in space. You're aiming for lining up the hips with your right knee, vertical right thigh. Flex your left foot to get the stretch at the back of the left leg, supporting with your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Keep that neutral spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips to come forward. And as you draw forward with that lengthy spine, you should feel more intensity to the back of the left leg. Alrighty, starting to break. Step the left foot back down. Support with the hands to either side of the left foot. Tuck the right toes under, lift the knee. Ground the heel for warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back. Lower all the way down to the belly again. Sphinx pose. This time, once you figure out your arms, right? So again, grab opposite elbows for shoulders width. Take the forearms down. Shoulders line up with the elbows. Vertical line, horizontal line. Then you're going to move your legs slightly wider. Bend the knees, point the toes, and touch your toes toward each other. Then press your forearms down, press your belly and your lower ribs down, and lift your chest. Now I give you an option. Stay here. This is your range of motion. If you have more back bending abilities, press your palms down, lift the elbows up, draw the belly and the ribs toward the floor, and that would deepen your mid-back bend. And then start to think about reaching the crown of the head toward the toes. You may not be anywhere close to being touching, right? But it's the energy of that circle that you're aiming for, right? If you have the range, if you have the extensions, eventually the crown of the head touches the toes, right? Not bad. I kind of feel like Rebecca. We gave her like a year of doing this every day. You can like touch your head to your. I feel like your legs are long enough, and I kind of feel like your back bend is enough that there is some potential to get there. Not me though. All right, let's start to break. So come back to a more neutral spine. Release your legs. Lower the elbows. Elbows out. Walk your hands back in. And gently, slowly, child's pose. And make your way back, down, dog. Left leg up. Left knee in toward the nose, land that shin to the floor is your pigeon. Left knee, left thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees. Hands supporting, inch your right knee further back, lower the seat the best you can, untuck the toes. Walk your hands back, lift your torso as vertically as you can. This is where you feel for levelness in your pelvis and lengthiness of the spine. Once you have all that measured out and you're feeling good, then you're ready to draw forward. Again, taking your forearms down and working here, or taking your hands as pillows and resting your forehead, coming into the forward fold. Once you come into your pigeon, quiet your senses. Allow the hips to feel even. Allow the right leg to extend by reaching back to your toes. And through every breath, sink in a little bit deeper into the pose. All right, start to make your way back up. Let's take a variation together. Take the left feet down and swing the right leg all the way around. All right, so once you come forward, you might have to center your seat because chances are you're off to the left side. Once you center your seat, support the right heel. Make sure you flex your right foot. Support the right heel from the outside of the ankle, sitting up tall, and pick up the heel. Either stay here if you have more range, raise your heel higher. It all depends on your hip flexibility. So Vinny, since your legs are long, what if you move the heel further forward, giving you more space? Can you lift it a little bit? Yeah, okay. Snap, crackle, and pop. If you have even more range, right, wherever that is. All right, so just note that if your hips are really tight, it's just going to make it more difficult if your heel's close to you, right? So one way to modify it is to give yourself more space. With the heel further forward, you might feel more range of motion to lift. All right, let's start to break, release, swing the right leg back, and walk it back to your down dog, and pedal out the legs, walk it out side to side. All righty, second side, raise your right leg up. Right knee in toward the nose. Line that shin to your floor. So you're in a pointed right toe position. Right knee, right side angles out 30 to 45 degrees with your hands supporting. Inch your left knee further back to lower your feet. Walk your hands back and elongate through the spine. You should feel levelness in your pelvis, lengthiness through your spine. And if you did this right, maybe you don't even need your hands to balance. Wherever you are, walk your hands forward, stay in your forearms, or make pillows with the hands and rest in your forehead. Alrighty, when you're ready, take it back up. Right foot comes down, swing the left leg forward. You're probably going to have to center your feet a little bit. All right, then adjusting your right leg, then pick up the left. You want to flex your left foot, support from the outside of your left ankle, sitting up tall, and lift to a comfortable position. So just holding here for a few breaths, allowing your hips to kind of adjust to the shape. A little bit more if you have it. A little bit more if you have more. You guys feel the difference? Right, so the higher up you go, it's going to require more flexibility. So that also might mean that if you don't have a lot of flexibility, you're going to have to adjust a little bit, right? So moving your leg a little bit further, maybe letting the knee fall down a little bit or lifting the knee up a little bit. All of those are options, right? You just have to reshape it so that the best you can do to lengthen your spine and maintain that lengthiness as you lift. All right, start to break, release, swing the left leg all the way back into your down dog. And again, walking it out side to side. All righty, start to walk your feet forward towards your hands. Lower onto the floor. Seated spinal twist. If your hips are tight, keep the left leg fully extended and step the right foot over. Right hand behind you, left arm up and twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Counter twist to your left. Center again, switch legs. Right leg extended, step the left foot over, ground through your feet, lengthen it through your spine, inhale right arm up, exhale twist to your left. If you can, hook the right arm to the left leg. Now this is tight, whether you have the half variation or the full variation, the option could be, right, so that is, for example, if elbow to knee forces you to round and shrug and you have to compress in order to reach, then better is to wrap the arm around the knee, sit up tall to twist. If even this is difficult, it could be a hand, right? So all this length through the arm is giving you the space you need and the extension you need for the twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Center again. Extend the legs forward with your hands to the floor to either side. Slide onto your back. Left arm stays out. Left knee comes in and twist to the right. Take back to center. Switch legs. Switch arms. Twist to the left. Back to center again. Hug both knees in. And then step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana, final relaxation. Begin to draw the breath back in. Moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. Rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Connecting to an even seat. Lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep. And let the neck be free. Inhale for all. Hands together in prayer. Bowing forward, sealing the practice. Now come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My website, simhayoga.com. Please visit for classes, for information on my Venmo and my PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment. And my handle is Simha Yoga Lab. 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for verification. Online classes are $10, $5 if you're having a difficult time. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Please visit any of those platforms, classes anytime. Thank you for your time. Be well. Take care.